Miles, and this is episode 27 of our Let's Play series on the memory. If all went well, then you saw a little bit of some short clips of the carrot planting. I did get those planted in the new field. As you can see here, I have loaded up all of my wheat, which was sacking up over at the I guess I don't need to go this way, but I am stacking up over at the greenhouse. So we're going to get this sold, or not sold, rather. We're going to get it put into our silo. That's our food for our chickens. Now we've got some things obviously to pick up. Unfortunately, I don't think it's really a good month to sell anything. Well, we've got some room left in the... It's weird that put one out here, and okay, I'll just skipping around on where it's putting those. But obviously the eggs, I've kind of been pushing those out of the way, because it's not a good time to sell those, and we are completely full over here, and very likely not making any more, so we're going to have to clear that out, as much as I hate to think about that much front loader work. But we need to make a little bit of money, because we have some bales in the field. You know, we made those poplar bales, and I need to get those out of the field. And we currently do not have enough money to get anything to transport those on. So I'm going to try and make a little bit of quick money here, and I'll go ahead and get this small trailer. You know, don't need anything too large for this. It's something we needed to do eventually anyway. So. Nope. There we go. Hold that. Yeah, so our two fields that are over on the other side of the river there, that we were going to join together, those have some trees in between them, and so we can go ahead and chip those up, and we'll get the money, go ahead and sell the wood chips from those, and hopefully we'll have enough money to buy something to transport our bales with. So, there's the corn coming along. You can see the carrots off to the side here. They do need to be, if memory serves me correctly, they need to be fertilized and weeded. So, yeah, it probably won't let me take those because it's separating a field of mine with a field that is not mine. But this one, even though there's just a little gap here, and who knows, okay, let's see, so I need to turn that on. Let's see if we can process this when it tells us it's out. Got it. Very cool. What about the stump? When is it going to get that? Maybe you got that little sliver of it too. Okay, we got one more tree down here. I don't know if we have any more trees that we can really It's great that it's not telling me that I don't own this area between the fields on this side so far. Still hasn't gotten all of that. Okay, this is interesting. I have gotten apparently hooked on a stump here. Okay, well, crisis averted, I guess. You don't see this, I am driving through my cotton. I guess I should, while I am here, and I have some wood chip, just to make sure, we should find out where I should sell that. Let's go down. Oh, wait, I know. There's only like one place that takes this, isn't there? Well, no, there are two. Whoa, okay. Well, that's paying quite a bit more, even though we're at the low time of year for it. Okay, so that's the livestock trade bales acceptance. Okay. So we know generally the area where that's at. It's over where a lot of things are clustered on the other side of the map there. So I will make that drive over there, and we'll see if we can make enough money. If we can, then we'll stop by the shop on the way back. I'll have to drop off probably at least this trailer over there in order to bring it back. So okay. Well, I'll see you over at the sale point. Okay, we are here. I forgot to start the recording software again, but we are here and we are selling. You can see that our mulcher is continually refilling our trailer here. It'll eventually whittle down. We are up a little over 38,000 now. I don't think we're gonna quite reach our goal though. Nope. Okay. So, yeah, if there were one more tree, we probably would have made it, but we are definitely short of our goals, so I'm going to have to get back over to the farm. I'll look around for another tree, see if there's another tree. If not, then we'll have to load up probably the eggs and go ahead and sell those. We also have a little bit of honey, but you know, there's such a negligible amount. I don't know that it's going to bring in, it'd be good to get, you know, another 10,000 or so. Otherwise, you know, when we buy our transport, we're gonna be flat broke again. So I do have all that lettuce over there stacked up, but I'm not looking forward to loading all that. Even though I like to think that my loading skills have improved, they may be still lacking from, you know, disuse, I guess. It isn't something that I use all the time, and every time I go back, it seems like I have to reacclimate myself to it. But anyway, I'm going to get back over to the farm, or, you know, over to my fields anyway, and see if there are any other trees that it will let me take down. If there are, then we'll go ahead and do that. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and sell our eggs, and see where that leaves us. Okay, well, I know this is a little risky. I am going to put that back on the front, start that, lower that. I'll try for this big tree here. It's separating my field from a neighbor's field, and I'm half suspecting that it won't let me take it. Yep, you don't have access to this land, so let's try. Okay, we got that. There's some little trees down here. Stump out. So that gets up to about 30,000. So I am going to say that is enough easy money made with wood chips today. So I'm going to go ahead and get back over to the sale point one more time. We'll see if that gets us up to where we need to be, and then we'll head by the shop. Okay, we are nearing our sale point again. And let's see. Oh. Just looking up at the corner to see which implement I had selected. I'll change it back to the trailer. Okay, another 30,000 liters of wood chip here. Let's see how much this will gain us. Okay, another $16,000, or euros, I guess. So, yay, that's going to be that. Okay, I will see you back over at the shop, and we'll do a little bit of purchasing. Okay, making my way around the roundabout there to get back in here. I'm going to leave my trailer over around on this side. Let me drop that off here temporarily. Take a little shortcut through the building. get out. And well, first, I guess let's see what's in the sale. Ooh, yeah, we don't have the money for that. It would be nice though. So if I could suit that, it'd cost us more, but I could take it up to 415 horsepower. Okay. And, oh, where do I find what I'm looking for? Transport, bale transport. There we are. Okay, so this will take 24 bales. So we've got more than that, so we will have to load them up and stack them somewhere, I guess. Got lime green for our rim color on that. Yeah, that all works for me, sure. Okay, easy money coming in, easy money going out. Okay, there we are. Okay, back in our tractor. Yeah, I decided I would get one of these trailers to pick my bales up with. I did not relish the fact, the possibility rather. Didn't relish the possibility of. I did that again. I did not relish the possibility of having to pick them all up with the forks on the front loader. Okay, so we're going to get this over to our poplar field, and we're gonna gather up some bales. Okay, we are nearing our poplar field, and I think there it is. I can find a big enough gap between the trees. There we are. And as you can see, our poplar is already regrowing. So, let's, how do we, B? Yeah, there we go. And do I have to turn anything on or anything like that? I just put it down and we pick up a bait, maybe? Yep. Okay. Okay, so now we just need to make who knows how many passes around this field. I'll have to see too if it will pick up some of these that are, you know, laying over on their side. A first test coming up right here. Yep. It will auto-convert those. Even when I'm going over old stumps that I never got rid of. It'll grab them from a distance. That's good. Oh, so much easier than picking these up with the front loader. If I had done them with the front loader, I would have, you know, I don't really have anything except that trailer that we transport the lettuce and stuff like that on. You know, it wouldn't hold too many bales. I'd be making a lot of trips, and then, and if I used the front loader, I would have to, you know, load them here at the field, and then wherever I was going to take them to store them, I would have to unload them again, just to then later load them yet again when we go to sell them. So, let's see. I'm not going to be able to pack all these pretty tight. I think they roll together. So, thin that pile out a little bit. Well, let's see if I can get that without getting hooked on a tree. Yep. We've got 18 so far. So we're going to have a full load and then a small piece of another one. And the piece that's left I'll be able just to leave on the trailer. Transport position. Now, the question becomes exactly where do I put these? I could store them right here in the yard. I was thinking about there by that fence, but I have to drive around there quite often. I am going to have to take into account the fact that I'm going to have to pick these up again too. Okay. So, if I do that, now how do I unload these? Unload bales? Why? Let's see, does it tilt them all the way up, or do I have to drive forward to get them off? Oh, I guess it just pushes them back. Assuming I left enough room there. Okay, now I do what? So I unloaded. So now so I hit it again to lower the platform. Okay. While I am here, I'll go ahead and drop off the wood chipper. Well, that's fun. We got to use a new piece of equipment on the farm today. Let's see. Let's choose that and actually, I've dropped it off the tractor twice during the thing today when I didn't mean to, but it's off now, so that'll assure that I don't accidentally take it off again. Yeah, our corn still has a bit of time to go. Ahead and get the rest of these. Oh, wow, there is a bale sitting right there and it's camouflaged in the grass. Okay, so B. Got a couple over here to go. Turning on the lights. Getting all kinds of things by accident today. Okay, well I'm loving this little transport. even the mistakes I make when I run into the bales and I knock them a little further away, it'll still grab them. So. This isn't one that I used. I don't do in a lot of my gameplay and stuff. I haven't done a whole lot of bale work, so I don't usually use these. Okay, so that's our poplar. Let's see, B to transport mode. I'll get off the field and stop driving on my newly growing field of poplar. So it'll be another year or so until we see that ready to harvest again. Okay, now turn around so I can have some hope of backing this trailer up next to this. Okay, so we unhook that there. Yeah, I was about to say, I should check the price of the bales there, but then I remembered I just sold some wood chip, and that's what it counts those bales at is wood chip. So really, January is the best time for that, and it's about double the price of what we just sold our other things for. So we'll go ahead and wait for January. So. Oh goodness! So we've got peas, and we got peas in the silo, and that was November, I think. I think it was anyway. So while I'm here, let's go ahead and of course, I need my fertilizer spreader, and I have a cultivator in the way. I think the last time when I put this cultivator away, I thought, oh, I'm going to have to move this. Sure enough, here we are. Okay, get over, see how much fertilizer we have in our spreader here. Not a whole lot. So, okay, well, I am going to make an unplanned trip over to fill our spreader here, and then we will go ahead and fertilize our 2 carrot fields. And I'll see you when we're back at the field. Okay, here we are at that first of our carrot fields. I am going to go ahead and put this on a worker. And, is this? No, it's not fertilized. Why did they stop unexpectedly? No field found. What? Crazy workers. You're on a field. No field found. Wow. Okay. Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and put this on a worker, because I was gonna go and load up the eggs and go ahead and sell those, because as I have noticed when I went over to get went over and bought some fertilizer. I'm running a little bit short of money now, and if I have to buy another load, I'm probably not going to be able to get much. Not sure if this is getting the entirety of this. Probably going to have to go turn around and go back up the other side. But yeah, I was gonna go ahead and load up eggs and sell those, just to give ourselves a little bit of a monetary cushion to operate with for the next month or so. Okay, I think that has this field, not a very wide one, so this spreader will reach all the way to the other side on this upper part. Let's make sure it got this corner up here. I think maybe it did. We'll splash it with a little bit of fertilizer just to make sure. And maybe it will recognize this next field as being an actual field. Do you not have to fertilize carrots? Maybe it's gonna work. I don't know. I don't know. Worker will do what worker will do. So, even though the worker is costing me even more money, yeah. See, I left my tractor over here because I was gonna load up those eggs. Let's see. Maybe pull that around to a little bit better loading position there. Okay, now I have shoved these eggs around into all kinds of configurations and stuff here. So let me see. If I can pick one up. Okay, and onto the trailer you go. Let's see where I'm putting it, I guess. Okay, and I have to, it's not going to be pretty because it's going to be at a bit of an angle. Maybe it'll straighten out. Famous last words. The way my stacking goes, the more I stack, the more, sorry bees, the more everything gets a little more crooked, not straighter. So two. Okay. Well, that's going to make the stacking really pretty then. Yep, there we are on those. Already looking you know, very orderly. Okay, I think maybe I need to cut out some of this, and because as you can see, loading these is going to be a slow, painful process. So I will bring you back when I am done and not make you watch all of this. Well, at least I got the pickup truck over there. Maybe it'll stop things from falling off the other side. So anyway, I'll see you when I've got more of these loaded. Okay, yeah, I think I have loaded up everything else. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave that partial there. I haven't checked to see how much is in it. As you can see, it's not the straightest, but it's not the worst either, I guess. It only required one major restacking after I knocked a bunch of it off. And other than that, yay. So, let's see, let's raise this. Let's put some straps on before it falls off again. And let's find eggs. Eggs. Well, they're not at their lowest point, but they're not at their peak either. But that again would be November. But I think we need it now. So, Sunflower Cafe, bakery. The bakery is giving the best price, so that's over here in our town, I do believe. Yep, it's telling me to go this way. An area that we have not visited all that much, not in quite a while anyway. Oh, I'm sure you'll see it as we go by too. You know, I haven't specifically said it in this episode, but our trees down here are continuing to not grow. I know they take a long time, but they're really beginning to worry me. Maybe I need to set the fertilizer spreader loose on that field too. Okay, we're getting very close. I'm not sure if I've ever been to the bakery here. I know I've been to a couple of the sale points over here, but I'm not sure exactly. Let me call up the map. Maybe it will. Oh yeah. Well, it's telling me it's right. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. It's telling me that it's right here. Let's see. This is the first place that it will let me turn in. And the gate's closed, of course. Really? How am I supposed to get in there? Do I go around this way? No, there is a wall around it. Why is it not? Is there any? Well, there's collision on it. Yep. I was going to say, is there no collision? Can I just drive right through? Okay, well, excuse me, ma'am, do you know how to get in? Oh, no, gonna ignore me, walk right through me, like I wasn't even there. Yeah, bakery might be glitching just a little bit. Well, where else has got some? Where else can I sell this? Yeah, some Sunflower Cafe, the warehouse. It's a €29 difference in that, but okay. I guess we will. Just turn ourselves around here. And we're part of the way there already. Oh, I keep turning on the lights. Running in someone's field, they don't mind, they don't mind. And I keep telling myself they don't mind. But anyway, we're going to get to this. It's going to be a slow process in this tractor. We're going to get to the Sunflower Cafe, and we'll rejoin you there so we can get a little bit of income. Okay, and here we are at our favorite selling point. Sunflower Cafe has got its gates open anyway. The bakery is apparently closed down. Okay, so yeah, good 50,000. That gets us into a much healthier place. That'll sustain us through, maybe, to sustain us through to November when our peas are at their peak price, and we'll find some other things that are. And basically, you know, I mean, I think the next thing I'm going to have to load up is going to be the lettuce. I don't think I want to sell it yet, but you know, it's probably going to make a full load on this trailer anyway, and that will be waiting, and we are going to have to make as much money as we can, because we are going to have to somehow fund getting a carrot harvester. Now, we will try and buy it. I've tried to buy everything on this series. We'll try and buy it, but if we don't make it to that, I mean, we'll make quite a bit when we sell our lettuce. Although I'm not sure which will come first, selling the lettuce or needing to harvest the carrots. So that'll be something that's coming up, and so if we can make enough money, we'll buy it. If not, then I'll just go ahead and lease one. I think we should have enough money to do that at the time. So, or I'll have to do something to make sure that we have enough for it. So, anyway, I think this episode has rambled on for long enough, and so I am going to give you a reprieve, and I'm going to end the episode here. I'll check up on my worker over here and see if they actually ever did anything. And I will see you in the next episode. If you like this episode, please hit the like button down below. If you have not subscribed already, please do leave a comment and ring the bell if you want to be notified for the next time I post videos. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye for now.